Before we get started here, I just wanted to let the YouTube algorithm know that I am a fully licensed medical grower in Canada, where it is fully legal. I have paperwork to back it up. Everything I do is 100% within the law of my country. And this is for documentation and entertainment purposes only. Hi everybody, CANNABEARD Grows here. How the heck are you doing? I hope you're well. Today on Friday Night Gardening, we're going to take a look at the plants. We're here in the grow room, powered by MARSHYDRO. We got a couple of grow tents going on, Photoperiods and Autoflowers. So, here's the itinerary for today. We're going to take a look at the Autoflowers, who are deeply in flower now, and take a look at the clones. They're also in the same tent as the Autoflowers, running on the same veg sort of a cycle compared to the flowering cycle here in the tent behind me. And then that brings me to this tent. It's also the 5x5 with the Black Domina and CBD Cherry Kush CBD, whatever. We're also going to take a look at these because are they done yet? They might be done. They might be done. We're going to take a look at it, use this Star digital microscope thing. I love this thing. It's an amazing tool. Links will be in the description below for this bad boy. Okay. So, last week's episode, I tried a bit of a test. They call it A/B testing on YouTube. And what it does basically is it allows you to pick from different thumbnails, upload 2 or 3 different thumbnails, and change the title slightly and see how the audience reacts. Now, I know how you reacted. I've seen the week's worth of information and whatnot, but out of these right here, these are the 3 thumbnails. Let's call them A, B, and C. Which thumbnail of last week's episode did you see? And did you click on? Did you click on more than one? Please let me know in the comments below. I'm really trying to dial this in and try to see what works better than the other one. So, yeah. I want to discuss a little bit before we get any further about some of the really cool lights that I got going on in here. I've got the whole ADLITE set up, the supplemental ADLITE set up, as well as the under canopy setup. I've got both of these things going on here. Okay, so let's actually get into these supplemental lightings here. Let's talk about it and see what they actually are doing to help the grow. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about these different ADLITEs, all the different spectrums, and kind of what they're good for. This is just basic Googling and a little bit of research like that. So if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, but this is what I've discovered from what I've been doing my reading and my basic research. Anyway, blue light spectrum is used mainly for the vegetative state. It helps promote bushier and shorter plants, a little bit less stretch going on. Also, studies have shown that when used blue light in very late flower, like the last week or 2 of late flower, it helps promote bud density and overall terpene profiles. It improves them, apparently. So that's something to keep in mind. The infrared helps assist the flowering stage in telling it's like it's kind of fall or something like that, from my understands. It also helps boost and optimize growth during the flower stage. So it's just an overall assistant. It helps a lot. I don't know the exact things it does, but it does help. The UV light is designed to mimic the sunset and sunrise that happens, and again aids in trichome production, and which in turn can actually increase your percentile of CBDs, THCs, and other cannabinoids. So that's awesome. And then deep red. We've heard lots of studies about deep red. Deep red's still up, I think, a little bit up in the air as far as exactly how to use it and how it works, but the census is it aids in the production of cannabinoids and end of flower cycles. It apparently improves potency, flavor, and a bunch of other stuff. But the most important thing to remember is that it shortens the overall time needed in flowering stage. So if you're using a 9-week flowering plant and you're using far red, it should cut that back by approximately a week or 2. So your 9-week might end up being more like a 7 or an 8-week kind of thing. So it does cut back the amount of time that it takes to complete a cycle. Woo, woo. Look at these ladies. Once again, they are under the MARSHYDRO SP3000, an absolute freaking tank of a light. I've got this thing turned down to like 40% right now, 35, 40%, I forget actually, but right around there somewhere. But look, we've got flower. Bum, 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 bum. We've got flower. It's absolutely flowering now. They're looking really good. Here, let me zip down here a little bit more so you can see a bit of the sides here. Yeah, look at that. Dense, dense, dense. It's gonna be a lot. And I'm really excited for that. Right on, man. I love this strain. So this strain, once again, is CBD Cheese. It's a 1-to-1 strain. Comes from Coastal Mary Seeds. Use my name here as a code. Save yourself a couple of bucks. But being a 1-to-1 strain, what that means is it's equal, or roughly equal, THC and CBD. Somewhere in the range, this particular strain, I believe, is somewhere in the 10 to 15 percentile. Something like that, depending on how you grow it, of course. But I love this strain, and I'm really, really excited that it's finally coming into its own. And then underneath here, we've got the clones. These are re-veg clones. They're doing okay. They're not dying yet. They're just kind of doing okay. I took the buds off of these ones, and I left the buds on that just because I've never done a reverse before, and I've read both were important. Some people say take the buds off. Some people say don't take the buds off. Either way, I did both because I don't know. So that right down there, those clones are the Cherry Kush CBD that's in the other tent. It's an absolute tank of a frickin' plant. I'm really excited for this plant. I haven't grown it in a long time. It's absolutely delicious, and I really hope that these things manage to find life and steady out again, because I can't get seeds for this. So I'm going to have to reverse this and put it back into veg and either reclone it, make a mother, or do a seed project and make some seeds. Something has to come from this. I need more of those. I love them. They're yummy, yummy, yummy. Anyway, let's get back into the other tent. Let's go take a look at the big boys, or the big girls. But first, before we get any further into the episode, we got to thank today's sponsor, MARSHYDRO. Thank you very much, MARSHYDRO. I've been using MARSHYDRO products for many years now, many years, and I love them, obviously, or I wouldn't keep using them. But yeah, MARSHYDRO kicks ass, man, right now. Their new smart line of products, this new iHub control, iControl, this whole new smart stuff is so good. I cannot say enough good things about it. Every week I gush and gaw about it, but the truth of it is I really love it. It's fantastic. It gives you so much control over your garden. It's just, it's the way to go. It is the way. Anyway, use my name as a discount code. Save yourself a couple of bucks off of any MARSHYDRO products, and yeah, maybe you'll love them as much as I do. Thank you very much once again, MARSHYDRO, and let's get back to the show. Woo! Man, she is bright in here. Holy smokes. Well, once again, using the FC8000 with the full ADLITE supplemental lights added onto them, as well as the under canopy ADLITE. Yep. We got all the lights everywhere. So one of the interesting things about having this under canopy or intra canopy lighting is it actually allowed me to turn down the main lights, these big bars, just a little bit. It's getting more light from the bottom, and it is sort of penetrating, you know, halfway through the canopy, and it is adding extra light. So the combination of having this on about half and this on about half seems to be the perfect shot. I tested the PPF, the whatever. I can't think of the name right now, but I tested the light thing, and it was sitting right in here around 700 or 800, I think, if I remember correctly. So, oh, pardon me. So that's right about where I want it. Anyway, let's take a look at these closer plants here, a little bit closer. But first, this is the Black Domina. Once again, use my name as a code here. Save yourself a couple of bucks. And then this lady over here is the Cherry Kush CBD. This is the one I can't get any more seeds of right now, and what I need to replicate somehow. Man, she is looking good. We got buds, thick buds all the way up the stalks for the most part, and then all the lowers stuff. Look at this. This is lowers, and we got some pretty good bud action down here. Look at that. These are all the lows, and I think that's a lot to do with this supplemental lighting. And then let's take a look over here at the CBD plant. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this thing is. Oh, I'm so excited for this. You have no idea. I'm far more excited for this CBD Cherry Kush than I am for the other one, just because it tastes like cherries, and I love CBD, and it's not all CBD. It definitely gets you stoned still, but my goodness. Wow. Just looking so good. I'm very, very, very excited. I can't wait to harvest these. And on that note, let's take a look at them with the microscope, the digital microscope here, and see how close we actually are. I think we're pretty close, but let's find out for sure. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this lady right here. It's about a mid-state. We got clear and cloudy. I'm seeing lots of clear, lots of cloudy. Well, let's look up here at another bud. Just check a different couple of spots. Lots of cloudy again. Not seeing any amber at all yet. Not much amber yet, if any. Let's try up by one of these higher ones here. Okay, now here's the one that we've been checking with the time-lapse camera. Yeah, lots of foggy and clear. Not quite ready yet, this one. It's going to need a little more time. Let's check the other one out. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Ooh, lots of cloudy. That's looking real good. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any amber yet, but definitely looking really, really good. Let's take a look at one of these back ones here too. Take a look at this one here, let's see. Yeah, same. I'm just seeing cloudy, no amber yet. Well, we are very close, like very close. Yeah, looking mighty good though. Holy crap. I'm very excited for this grow. I haven't been this excited and this into one of my grows in quite a while, to be honest. This has been a really good experience. I'm really enjoying growing again for some reason. It just feels right again. I'm really glad to be back in a tent, not growing in an open air space. I have a lot more control with environmental controls being in a tent like this. And again, assisted with all of the MARSHYDRO smart products is just making this a dang breeze. Anyway, these buds are starting to get pretty low, as you can see. They're hanging pretty low. We got ones here, we got ones here. It is not long for this world. I am guessing 1 more week. I've started to flush, by the way. Just this morning was my first flush, which was just water and a little bit of this stuff here, the Flawless Finish from pH Perfect stuff. Sorry, not pH Perfect, isn't the line. Advanced Nutrients. Sorry, Advanced Nutrients. But I'm using their pH Perfect 3-part line with some of their supplemental stuff as my my nutrients for this grow, and I'm in love with them. I'm going to be using them again on the next grow. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. And there we go, folks. That's about today's episode for you today. I hope you did like it. If you did, hit that like button. Double check that you're subscribed. I've been looking at the metrics lately, and many of you don't have notifications turned on. So I don't know if that's intentional. So be you. And if it's not intentional, double check and switch it back to all notifications. That way you get notified when I post a new video or when I go live on Sunday for Sunday Session. You don't want to miss that. Anyway, thank you very much for hanging out here with me today. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.